All right, hey VC, how you doing? My name is Jamie. Thanks again for stopping by. And yeah, it's a Friday. Got the weekend coming up. Now I know it's been a few days since my last video. Sorry about that. Things have been busy lately. I've been juggling a few things and life getting in the way. Yada yada. But that happens. But hey, here we are. In the midst of all that, I was able to pick up some more vinyls, some more used vinyls. So I thought I'd share those with you. Was really happy to get this one. Come across this one, much to my surprise. Always been a Beach Boys fan. Came across Carl and the Passions So Tough from 1972. Often an overlooked Beach Boys gem. This is a lovely album. Marcella was the hit from this one. But if you're checking out this album, I would highly recommend the song Hold On, Dear Brother. Beautiful, beautiful song. It's a song that the band could have easily done. It has that kind of beautiful feel to it. Carl and the Passions So Tough, named after Carl Wilson, of course, of the group. The Carl and the Passions was reportedly an early name for the Beach Boys when they were playing under a whole bunch of different names before finally settling on the Beach Boys. So kind of a throwback that way. So yeah, 1972, great album, and they had two newer members. Al Jardine was not with the group at this particular time. They had brought in Ricky Fattar and Blondie Chaplin. Blondie Chaplin would also tour later with Rolling Stones as a background vocalist, and also has toured more recently with the Brian Wilson's band as well. And in fact, Ricky and Blondie co-wrote the song Hold On Dear Brother on this album. So yeah, worth checking out. Yeah, lovely album. So when I picked it up, I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember this being a double album. Turns out in early pressings, they also backed it with Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. So I was like, oh, this is incredible. So you got Carl and the Passion So Tough along with the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Now, in terms of Capitol, I don't know why they did that, or in terms of Brother Records, maybe they were concerned that Carl and the Passion So Tough wasn't going to sell, or whatever was going on with regards to that. But hey, got Pet Sounds included, that's great. And then reading the fine print, it says that this recording for Pet Sounds is pressed in monophonic sound the way Brian cut it. So yeah, even though on the label it says stereo, which I can show you here. So yeah, this is the second album, the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Even though it says stereo there, and on the fine print again it says this recording is pressed in monophonic sound the way Brian cut it. So it was like, what? Yeah, so this was Brother Records, distributed by Warner Brothers at this time. The band was with Capitol, but then they went with Brother Records, distributed by Warner. So I don't know if Warner was thinking, or what the thinking behind including Pet Sounds. Maybe they thought it would sell more or whatever. But the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds also in mono with this. I thought, oh my gosh, fantastic. So yeah, Carl and the Passions So Tough along with the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds in mono. That's pretty excited about that, and it plays great, so it's really happy about that. Okay, I got some prog rock for you. Jethro Tull. This is not exactly my favorite Jethro Tull album, but yeah, Jethro Tull, A Passion Play, and this is from 1973. And in terms of the single concept album being just one song, Thick as a Brick is definitely more successful. This came after Thick as a Brick, and shall we say is less successful. I just never really fully connected with this album. I picked up one of the Jethro Tull box sets on Passion Play, and I liked the songs that were recorded around this particular album, but the album itself is not necessarily one of my favorites, but still happy to own it on vinyl. What can you say? And especially because it did include the little booklet, and Jethro Tull, the band, always get an A+ for packaging. So you have the gatefold like that, and then they insert the booklet in there to make it look like part of it, and so you just take it out like that. Then all the lyrics are there. And then the booklet, they make it like a theater program, so you're going to see a passion play at the Linwell Theatre. They're very cute, and then they have the band members as the different actors, with Ian Anderson there. And then it's like you're checking out the show, so that's what you would put in the middle of the album there, the insert. And then it goes on for the, the listings there. There's certainly Martin Barre. And just very, nice idea, very cute. And, of course, on the classic Chrysalis label. Do love the Chrysalis label. On the nice green one there. All right, Jethro Tull, Passion Play. As I say, not one of my favorites from the Jethro Tull catalog overall, but there you go. Okay, I'll send this one out to another YouTube channel. This individual is fairly new to the VC. He's uploaded just a couple of videos, and I think one of them was a Vinyl Tag 2019. He's a fellow Canadian out in Alberta. Blues Guy Vinyl, I believe, is his channel, and certainly worth checking it out. And he doesn't have too many subscribers. He really only has just a few videos, but he's got, from what I can see, a great blues collection. So we'll send this one out to him. Pick this one up, Fathers and Sons, a double album on the Chess label. And you want to talk about an all-star lineup on this one. Check this out. Muddy Waters, Otis Spann, Michael Bloomfield, Paul Butterfield, Donald Duck Dunn, and you got Buddy Miles too. What a lineup. Incredible. And there you go, some of the song listings there. And that is a... And I've always loved the Chess label. Very nice. Haven't had a chance to get through the whole album, but really looking forward to hearing the whole thing. And I love the recorded live at Super Cosmic Joy Scout Jamboree. There you go. Fathers and Sons. And we got a little bit more prog rock for you. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, it's Emerson, Lake and Palmer, so it has got to be big. And so this is a 3-album set. Lots of great live stuff. And of course, the big packaging. I don't know if there was any poster or anything like that included, but this does have the open, so you got that, and then it opens up like this. So E, L, P, and there you have that. And then the albums just fit in there like that. And then it opens up. I can show you one of the albums here. And there you have it. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Prog rock at its finest. There you go. Okay, I think we got time for maybe at least one or two more. I've been just getting into this artist more and more lately, Isaac Hayes, and I was happy to pick this up, To Be Continued. And I haven't had a chance to peruse this, but it looks great. And I do love some of the early Isaac Hayes stuff when there are only just a few songs on it. But this is one of those album covers I've definitely seen many times. I haven't had a chance to listen or own the album, but looking forward to it. And on the Great Enterprise label. Isaac Hayes, a great soul for sure. Okay, and we're going to wrap things up with another great classic band, in my estimation. The band is 10 Years After. And was able to pick up 10 Years After, Undead. Now this one, certainly the cover is not in the greatest of shape overall, but it's not too bad. But it's got a little bit of tape on it and some strange tape here. But it was at a very nice price and it plays great. But 10 Years After, Undead. Certainly with I'm Going Home featured on this one. And this is on the Durham London label. And there you have it, 10 Years After. It's just another one of those great bands I've been just getting into more and more. 10 Years After. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for this one. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Again, if you can, check out those YouTube channels. A lot of new ones to the VC, the vinyl community. I've certainly watched a lot of the Vinyl Tag 2019s and been exposed to a lot of channels out there. And if you can, always leave a comment. Check out their channels, tell them how well they're doing, and it's been great. It's been really nice and supportive. And as I certainly appreciate all the comments too. So again, we'll chat again real soon. Have yourself a great weekend. Hit like and subscribe, and have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.